Here is something your body does not want you to figure out. Your belly fat is not there because you are lazy. It is not there because you lack discipline. It is there because your body is doing exactly what it was designed to do. And until you understand that design, nothing you try is going to work long term. Today I am giving you 14 practical guidelines that work with your biology instead of against it. No extreme restrictions. No impossible meal plans. Just 14 things you can start doing right now to finally move the fat that has been sitting around your midsection for years. Before the tips, you need to understand why belly fat is so stubborn in the first place. Your body stores fat closest to your center of mass, your belly, love handles, and hips, because it is the most energy-efficient location. Carrying extra weight on your hands and feet would cost your body far more energy to move. So your body is actually being smart when it stores fat around your midsection. The problem is, your body is also extremely reluctant to pull from that same area when it needs energy. It burns fat from everywhere else first. That means you need to reduce your overall body fat consistently enough that your body has no choice but to finally reach the reserves around your stomach. That takes time. But these 14 guidelines make the process as fast and sustainable as possible. Tip 1. Cut high. Sugar foods sugar spikes insulin, and insulin is your primary fat storage hormone. Studies consistently show a direct link between high sugar intake and excess abdominal fat. You do not have to eliminate sweets entirely. Save them for the end of the week as a deliberate reward. Throughout the week, reach for fruit when the craving hits instead. Tip 2. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store. The outer edges of most grocery stores are where the real food lives. Produce, meat, seafood, eggs, and dairy. The inner aisles are where processed food dominates. The exact food that spikes insulin, inflates your daily calorie count, and contributes directly to belly fat storage. Stick to the perimeter as your default, and make the inner aisles the exception rather than the rule. Tip 3. Choose single-ingredient foods. Single-ingredient foods have low calorie density. One Oreo cookie contains 40 calories. For those same 40 calories, you can eat an entire cup of broccoli that fills your stomach, requires more energy to digest, and delivers actual nutrition. Brown rice instead of white bread. Whole oats instead of granola bars. The simpler the ingredient list, the better it works for fat loss. Tip 4. Watch out for hidden sugar. Smoothies, juices, and protein drinks marketed as healthy are frequently loaded with added sugar and preservatives. Flip them over and read the label. If you want a smoothie, make it yourself. Fruit, vegetables, water, and a blender. That is all it needs to be. If you are finding these tips useful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps this video reach more people who need it. Now, let's keep going. Tip 5. Drink water instead of everything else. Water does not have magical fat-burning properties, but replacing sodas, juices, and sweetened drinks with water can eliminate hundreds of calories per day without you changing a single thing you eat. That alone is enough to start moving the scale over time. Tip 6. Increase your protein. Intake protein does 3 things that directly support fat loss. It keeps you fuller for longer. It requires significantly more energy to digest than carbs or fats, meaning your metabolism runs higher on a protein-rich diet, and it protects the muscle tissue you need to keep your metabolism elevated. Target roughly 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day and build your meals around hitting that number. Coming up, the tip about cheat meals that most people get completely backwards, and the alcohol tip that explains why your progress stalls every single weekend. Stay with me. Tip 7. Make healthy food actually taste good. Any diet that forces you to eat food you genuinely dislike is going to fail. It is not a willpower issue, it is just human nature. Use olive oil. Season your food properly. Add spices. Cook in a way that makes you look forward to the meal. Sustainable fat loss requires a plan you can maintain for months, not one you white-knuckle through for 2 weeks before quitting. Tip 8. Eat before a cheat meal. Before you go to a restaurant or sit down for a cheat meal, have a small, high-protein, high-vegetable meal first. Even a quick smoothie with fruit and vegetables works. It takes the edge off your hunger before you are surrounded by temptation, and it dramatically reduces how much you end up eating without requiring any willpower in the moment. Tip 9. Limit alcohol. Your liver metabolizes fat. It also metabolizes alcohol, and when both are present, alcohol takes priority. Fat breakdown essentially stops while your body focuses on clearing the alcohol. Beer and wine in excess can add as much sugar to your day as drinking soda. If you are going to drink, opt for unflavored spirits like vodka or tequila and use calorie-free mixers. Keep it controlled and keep it infrequent. If this is making sense so far, share this video with someone who has been struggling with this. It might be exactly what they need to hear. Now, let's finish strong. Tip 10. Add soluble fiber. Soluble fiber slows digestion, which keeps you feeling full for longer and naturally reduces how much you eat without forcing any restriction. Oats, avocados, and Brussels sprouts are excellent sources. Feeling genuinely satisfied throughout the day is what makes a plan sustainable. And sustainable is the only thing that actually works long-term. Tip 11. Add weight. Training weight. Training burns calories during the session, builds muscle that increases your resting metabolism, improves insulin sensitivity, and depletes glycogen stores, so your body actually uses the carbohydrates you eat for muscle recovery instead of fat storage. It is the most efficient form of exercise for long-term fat loss. Tip 12. Prioritize sleep. Insufficient sleep raises cortisol and lowers testosterone, a hormonal combination that directly promotes fat gain and muscle loss simultaneously. Aim for at least 6 to 7 hours per night as a non-negotiable minimum. Your body does its most important fat loss and muscle building work while you sleep. Tip 13. Add HIIT when you hit a plateau. Once your diet and weight training are consistent and progress stalls, add one 15-minute high-intensity interval training session per week. Full body movements like burpees, squat jumps, and rope slams. Work at maximum effort for 45 to 60 seconds, rest for 30 to 60 seconds, and repeat for 15 minutes. Short, efficient, and effective at breaking through stubborn plateaus without burning out your system. Tip 14. Set up your eating pattern for sustainability. There is no universally correct meal frequency. Some people thrive with intermittent fasting, eating within a compressed window and feeling completely satisfied. Others do better with smaller meals spread throughout the day to manage hunger. The research is clear that total daily calorie and protein intake matters far more than meal timing. Choose the structure that keeps you consistent for months on end. That is the one that wins. Those are the 14 guidelines that make belly fat loss sustainable without extreme restriction. Your body is not broken. It has not failed you. It has been responding exactly as designed to the signals you have been sending it. Change the signals. Cut the sugar, raise the protein, train with weights, protect your sleep, and stay consistent long enough for your body to finally reach those stubborn midsection reserves. It takes time, but it is completely within your control. If this video helped you understand something you were missing before, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this every week, and share this with someone who has been grinding without results. Drop a comment below telling me which tip you are starting with first. I read every single one. See you in the next one.